water bottle.
So,
Hippos seem clumsy and slow, but this is a mistaken impression. These are very dangerous and quite fast animals that live in Africa. The hippopotamus has no equal in aggressiveness. Scientists have found that more people die from attacks by hippos than from lions, leopards, and crocodiles. If the hippopotamus feels that he or his offspring are in danger, he will attack the enemy without warning, regardless of its size. Today, we will look at the most dangerous and unexpected encounters between a human and a hippopotamus. Two fishermen were fishing in southwestern Tanzania, and nothing foreshadowed trouble. Suddenly, from the depths, something hit the bottom of the boat and threw it up. The impact was so strong that the boat almost capsized. It turned out that the culprit of the commotion was an aggressive hippopotamus, which attacked the boat directly from under the water, although the attack came as a complete surprise to the fishermen. One of them did not lose his head and fired 2 shots to the side to drive away the aggressor. The most comical thing about this situation is that the resourceful fishermen instantly switched from fishing to hunting and back in just a few seconds. A pair of American wildlife photographers, Bill and Linda Clipp from Florida, managed to capture terrifying footage of an attack by an angry hippopotamus. During a one-day safari in the Okavango Delta in Botswana, they filmed a lone hippopotamus taking water treatments. The breathtaking footage shows that the animal did not like the intrusion of strangers with cameras into his personal space. He began to clap his jaw threateningly and soon decided to attack. When the hippopotamus approached the minimum distance, the guide started the car and tried to reverse away, but it was already too late. The enraged hippopotamus bit the front passenger door several times, gnawed through the wooden frame, and made a huge cut in the metal of the car. As a result of the attack, the door and windshield were completely disabled. The guide continued to turn the engine with all his might, trying to break away from the aggressor. After the third blow, the hippopotamus calmed down a little, backed away, and retreated. Fortunately, none of the people were injured. A similar case occurred there in Botswana a few years earlier. The footage shows a hippopotamus pouncing on a car that is barely trying to start. Powerful fangs sank into the metal side of the car, but the shocked tourists still managed to avoid serious consequences.
But not killed.
Killed.
This is after the Australian woman.
For tourists traveling by boat in Kenya, this trip turned into an unexpected surprise. The unusual thing about the situation is that tourists who were nonchalantly discussing the recent, deadly hippo attacks in the area were attacked themselves.
So,
the impact on the boat was so strong that one of the guides flew out of it and fell into the water. But he was very lucky to be alive. This hippopotamus looked curiously at the ubiquitous tourists, as if assessing its strength and capabilities. After a while, he decided to attack.
Oh my.
The hippopotamus almost overtook the car, but a natural obstacle in the form of a puddle formed on the way, and he stopped chasing. A curious episode occurred during a 12-day expedition of tourists to the north of Mozambique. They traveled by canoe along the Lugenda riverbed through the Nyasa National Nature Reserve. In the midst of the expedition, a hippopotamus suddenly jumped out from under the water, right in front of the boat of one of the rowers. Perhaps he decided to drive away the uninvited guests and demonstrated his strength and might. Dear viewers, if you liked this video, please subscribe to the channel, like it, and click on the bell.